Oh, no, 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 no. After years of Republicans saying smugly, what is a woman? Is the simplest question in the world to answer. You'd have to be some kind of woke, brainwashed Marxist to even hesitate to answer what is a woman. Donald Trump was asked, what is a woman? And he choked. He couldn't do it. Take a listen to this.
Mr. President, I wanted to say, first of all, happy Women's Month. You do so much for women by, first of all, keeping men out of women's sports, and you platform so many.
That was an easy one. That was easy.
You platform so many great women, like your Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles. You also have Caroline Levitt doing a great job as press secretary. Now Alina will be joining as well. Since Democrats seem to struggle answering this question, I wanted to ask you, what is a woman, and why is it important that we understand the difference between men and women?
Well, it's sort of easy to answer for me, because a woman is somebody that can have a baby under certain circumstances. She has a quality. A woman is a person who's much smarter than a man, I've always found. A woman is a person that doesn't give a man even a chance of success. And a woman's a person that in many cases has been treated very badly, because I think that what happens with this crazy issue of men being able to play in women's sports.
So to recap, what is a woman, sir? Well, it's sort of easy to answer. Under certain circumstances, it's a woman who can have a baby, and it's also someone who's been treated very badly. Congratulations to Donald Trump for the most incoherent answer to a question that his own party turned into a culture war lightning rod. This is the question that conservatives have been building their entire anti-trans panic around. Matt Walsh made an entire movie about what is a woman. Republican politicians shouted it in hearings. Fox News hosts ask like it's a mic drop, what is a woman? They said it was easy, it's basic, it's biological. You just say it. That's the whole point, right? And yet here is Trump, the man they call their alpha, the guy who tells it like it is, fumbling the ball on the 1 yard line. Now, the reason that Donald Trump's answer was a word salad is because the question is contrived. It's not meant to get a real answer. It's meant to be a trap. It's a wedge issue. It's a culture war hammer. But when you try to use it seriously, when it's not just for trying to dunk on liberals, even Trump knows that it falls apart. Now, here's the twist. None of this will matter to the people who ask this question in bad faith. They'll say, oh, Trump's heart was in the right place with his answer, and he misspoke, and at least he didn't say gender is a spectrum like those stupid liberals. But the reality, of course, is simple. The right said this question is everything. They mocked people who paused for nuance, who said, well, the question of what is a woman has a different answer depending on whether we're talking about a urologist or non-discrimination law or under the law, right? The answer depends on the context. And then Trump gets asked and he can't answer it. So my suggestion would be the next time these people try to gotcha someone with what is a woman, maybe we should say, let's check what Trump said to start with, because apparently he doesn't know. Now, I've been thinking about this because it would be, when I spoke to Cory Booker, we said we should be able to answer this question in a clear and straightforward way, even if it is the contrived gotcha environment. So it seems to me that a woman is a person who identifies with the role that society has historically called female, which mostly includes individuals born with female anatomy, but also some people who were not. It's not really a biology quiz. It's how are we experiencing the world and how are we living? But maybe I'm wrong on this one. I'm sure that they will say that I am. But Trump clearly struggling with what we were told was the simplest question in the world. Support our show by checking out our sponsor, Brain FM Focus Music. They're giving you free access to their app for a whole month at brain.fm/Pacman. Once you try Brain FM, you'll quickly understand why this has become my go-to music app. When I just want to focus on work, in addition to music for focusing on work, they have modes specially designed for sleep, relaxation, meditation, all created by musicians working with neuroscientists. A peer-reviewed study showed that Brain FM's music boosts attention, especially for people with ADHD tendencies. Brain FM's focus music is the only music made to support ADHD brains. Brain FM is the only music app funded by the National Science Foundation because of their unique audio technology that changes the patterns in your brain. Brain FM has been an amazing tool when I just want to focus on work. In the past, I've tried Spotify or YouTube. I end up distracted or can't find exactly what would be most useful for me. So at a certain point, I figured silence must be the solution until I discovered this. Brain FM is personalized depending on your brain type. So if you want to improve your focus or relax, give Brain FM a try for 30 days totally free. Go to brain.fm/Pacman. The link is in the description.